am Muchaneta Kapfunde. I'm the founding editor-in-chief of Fashioner.com. I'm here at Munich Fabric Start today with Romain Narcy, and we are going to be talking about the denim industry, about responsible denim, I guess. And I wanted to have you on in this interview because I felt like you are the person to go to for such information.
Thank you.
You know, and this is a space that I feel like is evolving pretty quickly. You know, you're making the changes that need to be made. So would you say that the denim industry is moving at a really good rate in terms of responsible and sustainability, or would you say that it could be moving faster?
It could be moving faster because we are still in a linear model in terms of production where you use natural resources, you produce garments, they are sold, and then they are ending in landfill and or incineration for 85% of them. So very little part of it is actually recycled. And most of this 15% remaining are downcycled most of the time. So only 1% comes back into life as a garment. The rest is just going for insulation, this 15% like for car industry or for wipes or this kind of thing. So there is a lot to do. We need to move faster in the direction of recycling.
But those numbers just killed my hope.
Yes.
That's pretty high.
And other killer numbers like we are about 8 billion people and we produce 150 billion garments per year.
Wow.
And this figure will go up to 250 billion in 2050. So, and that's the figures given by the H&M Foundation. So it's scaring me.
It is scary because we only have a limited amount of time to make a change.
Yes.
You know, I mean, they're always saying that I think was it 2025 or they're giving us or 2030. That's what it is, and that's not very long.
No,
it's like 9 years away. I mean, what can we do? What can the denim industry do to kind of make things move a little faster, in your opinion?
First, we should maximize the use of post-consumer recycled content in the new fabric, because today most of the fabric are done with conventional, with virgin cotton. Could be organic or none, but the content of the recycled part of it is none. It's zero. So we try. There are some initiatives such as the Amsterdam Denim Deal, trying to maximize the use of post-consumer recycled denim, and we are one of the signatories as Ereks, our company, and around the table there are brands like PVH, Scotch and Soda, Mud Jeans or Quichi. So they are being aware of that they need to extend the usage of post-consumer recycled denim. And along with brands, there are mills, there are sorters, recyclers, and a couple of garment makers, and the government. So Municipality of Amsterdam, the Ministry of Infrastructure and Waters in the Netherlands. So it's really important that we all come together, and that there is a pressure from the governments also, that this extended producer responsibility. Because I find it completely insane that in the fast fashion with brands I won't name, but everybody knows.
Yes.
It's like you produce as much as possible, you sell as much as possible. The waste, I'm not responsible. This time is over. We need to be responsible for what we do.
I agree.
So that's why the government has to implement this extended producer responsibility, which is coming into Europe or in the UK also.
Yes.
Europe is 2023. So we need solutions also, technical solutions to sort goods, to be able to recycle the goods, because in our industry it's a complex supply chain, and we have in what we are wearing there is a lot of different composition, so it's not easy to sort. It's not like a glass or a car where you have you know what the parts are made of. We all wear, you wear maybe it's a man-made fiber, I wear cotton, polyester, blah blah. So we are working as a company when actually for me the COVID was a time for resets, and we stayed 2 months at home. We closed our factory at the beginning of the crisis, and I say, okay, I'm a responsible producer, but it's not enough. I need to have a bigger impact, and that's why we have been working on recycling since then, trying to work on collecting, sorting goods, so it can be recycled into fiber for garments, not to be downcycled.
Yes, I think that has been, when I'm researching sustainability and the role that it plays in the industry, it's the fact that what we wear is made of so many different things. So how are you going to ask people to recycle something when we don't know if this button is recyclable, we don't know where this is supposed to go, we don't know, so how can we solve that problem then? How can we make it easier for brands to recycle their waste?
Yeah. First of all, it starts with design, the principle of circular designs. So once the designer should be aware to minimize the blend of material they are using, for example, like the button you say. If you do a polyester shirt, all should be polyester, including the care label, everything. So it could go into a recycling line as a mono material. So it's all polyester. And also we need the technology to sort the goods. So now there is technology that is at the pilot stage where there is an infrared technology that is reading the garments and able to give the composition of the garment, saying it's 100% cotton or cotton polyester. So sort by color and composition. So that's the first thing, because today we cannot sort by with your eyes or by touching or reading the care label. Because after garments is going into a bin, maybe the care label is not here anymore. So this infrared technology has been developed in the last 10 years. It's called FiberSort. It was a EU finance project, and now it starts to run. So that's
a positive thing.
Yeah, it's a positive thing. So from here, I'm going to Amsterdam tomorrow to meet our Dutch partners that have the pilot plant.
Okay.
And we hope that we could multiply this system and set up in Turkey too.
I am originally from the fashion industry, and I know that when it comes to transparency, they're like the worst people ever to get them to tell you exactly where things come from, what they're made of. I mean, would you say the denim industry is a bit more transparent in terms of being more open about the materials they use, a bit more open about the factories they use? I mean, I feel like they are being a bit more than the fashion industry.
I would say it is a bit more transparent because in the denim industry, the mills are big operations. If you do jersey, you can have 1 or 2 machines and do jersey fabric. So it's difficult to trace to have a transparency. Because they are a small setup, but denim mills are big operations, so they are usually very serious people, and they know where they buy the cotton from, the dyes for the indigo, and blah blah. So usually yes, and I think we, as in the denim industry, we are more conscious about the impact we have on nature, because we use so much water, and we see what is happening. So I think maybe in the circularity we are one of the leader as an industry, because we realize, yes, let's do our part. Let's change things.
So what do you think about the solutions that are coming out, like Wash Pro? I mean, they're all about, I think it's about using air instead of water. All these different things that are coming out to help the denim industry be a bit more sustainable.
Yes.
Do you believe that these solutions can be applied, or do you think they need a bit of work? They're still in their infancy.
On the fabric side of the denim?
Yes, on the fabric and also the kind of manufacturing side.
I think on the fabric side they are ready. Already we have no water or almost no water dyeing processes. So it's there. It's coming.
So if you guys are using that, would you think that the big brand like the H&Ms and the Zara, are they using this?
Yes, they are using it.
Good news to hear.
But the brand you named, their business model is mass market. So they are conscious, responsible, but the business model is to sell as much as possible. So
we need to change the business model then. I think I had a conversation earlier with someone else, and we talked about the business model, that we can talk about change all we want, but if we're not willing to kind of change how we do business, we cannot, I guess, do action, like actionable stuff, right? So what kind of business model would you say? Because I know there's quite a few out there.
It's a difficult question.
It is a difficult question, I know. But I like giving difficult questions. But I'm just wondering.
We say reduce, reuse, recycle. So reduce. Consumers should be conscious about the fact that it's not unlimited resources we have, and that if you buy 5 t-shirts when you need 1, there is an impact to it. So. But unfortunately today is I buy so I am. So it's you need to buy to be. Unfortunately, indeed. So and the brands play with that. That's their business model. The more you buy, happier they are. So it's not only the brand. It's also we need to educate the consumer as well.
See, I don't understand it, because I can wear a pair of jeans for 10 years.
Yes.
I'm not a person that buys jeans. I don't think, let me go to the shop and get a pair of jeans. I buy jeans and I wear them for until they got holes in them and worn out.
You do that, but I am we produce jeans and garments, and it's comes out of the sewing line, it's perfect. And then after 4 hours wash process, it's broken. And that's what the customer wants, with hole in it, and the durability is limited because I washed it so much with chemicals and blah blah and blah. So, for example, in that regard, the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, the jeans redesign project is good because it gives you guidelines to brands, to producer, to mills, to increase durability, to have lower impact on the environment and so on. So it gives a direction.
Which is what people need. So you are showing here at Munich Fabric Start. How has it been for you being back? 'Cause I know it's been a while, right? 18 months?
Yes.
Feels like 5 years, but yes, it's been 18 months. I mean, how is it like to be back in the Bluezone?
I'm very, very satisfied. We were very excited before the fair to come back, and we are very happy about the last 2 days.
Yes.
And I think everybody has a very high level of energy.
Yes.
And I see also, I feel the brands also are more conscious and they want to change things, and we have a lot of talks around circularity, recycling. So yes, it's moving in the right direction.
It's a bit like a family here, isn't it?
Yes, of course. Of the denim community we have known each other for 20 years. So
see, I'm just a visitor to the denim world, but I might just stay.
You are welcome. Please join us. But you need to change your outfit.
I know, right? I need to be head to toe in denim. Next time. But thank you so much, Romain, for coming. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
Okay.